Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the Hopkinton High School turf fields for Hopkinton Hillers girls varsity soccer on HCAM. Tom Nappy, happy to be on the call. John Ritz on camera, and it's a nice sunny day, little bit of wind, but some good soccer conditions for a pretty crucial cross-TVL matchup between two very talented teams. Medway is 6-4-0 on the season. Hopkinton Hillers, fresh off a road win in Dover Sherborne, is 8-1-0, and we are ready to go in this one. And this Hopkinton Hiller girls team has been nearly perfect. The only blemish on the season was just a couple days ago where they fell to Medfield here at home. And actually that was last week where that happened. Last Thursday they fell to Medfield in a tough 3-1 loss. But you got the loss out of the way, so now I think their goal here is to go back to that winning trend that they have had for most of this season. And they certainly plan on trying to get a big win here today against a very good TVL small opponent. Hillers, of course, out of the TVL large. Hopkinton Hillers are in the green, Medway in the white, and the temperature is in the lower 60s, a slight wind that could have a bit of an impact on the game, so we'll certainly be looking out for that. That's Ayla Chase in the center, set to get things started. Hopkinton Hillers will be working right to left across your screen for this opening half. You have Taylor Scaff in net for the Hillers as we are underway here at Hopkinton High School. Along the far side, Hillers trying to work upfield. And now along midfield. That is sent back by Chow as the Hillers gonna move it around, decide where to go with it. Goalkeeper for Medway is Emily Duganick, as this is sent down into Mustangs territory and wrapped up. Duganick gets rid of it. Now along the middle, Hillers trying to work it into Medway territory. Up along the near side we go. Out of play. Medway now looking to respond. Both teams kind of feeling each other out. These two teams only see each other once a year. And in last year's battle, Hillers got the win, a 5-0 win, as this is going to roll back to the Hiller net. Scaff will get rid of it. Hopkinton Hillers have won the last 3 against Medway, so they are looking to continue that trend here this afternoon. Along the far side, Ayla Chase. Chase trying to cross it, no one there. And popped out of play off of Sarah Kagan. Medway led by third season head coach Ryan Elster. The Hillers, of course, led by first season head coach Dan Collins, who has done a tremendous job taking over the reins from head coach Tom Skiba. Hillers have outscored opponents so far this season by a total of 28-4. So certainly an impressive number there. Set for the free kick, Ella Ruggieri, the captain. Sends it along the near side. Ayla trying to battle it out. Sent up towards Chow now. Catherine Chow sends it up the far side. Along the sideline it goes, out of play. They're going to say it was brushed by Medway. Hiller throw-in. around the end line. Tangle up. Hillers being aggressive, trying to keep it in Medway's zone. That's one thing they'll look to do this game, not give this good shooting Medway team a lot of opportunities, but they might have one here. Driving upfield, that is Olivia Coyle. And a battle for possession as Regan Longval charging in, and it's sent to the far side. Good defensive stand by the Hillers. Here, Medway looking to work. And that's sent down. Along midfield now. Battle for it along the near side. Out of play it goes. Throw in Mustangs. Off the entry. Battle for it. Out of play. It'll be a Mustangs throw-in. Here comes Medway looking to work their way down. Ayla Chase with it. To her left, she's got Castanguay charging in, and the defender gets there. That is sent up. Into Hiller territory. Turning it upfield is Lily Clark. Throw in Medway. 5.5 minutes into half number 1. Scoreless game between the Hillers and Medway. That is sent up and sent back. And a good physical battle here so far in this game. Into the Hiller defensive zone, and it'll roll out past the end line. Scaff set to kick it away. Gets good air under that one. Some good hang time. Turning it upfield, Emma Prisco. And ruled out of play. Off the entry. On the top, wrapped up by the Medway keeper. Turned upfield by Gracefa. Or Gracefa, rather. Hillers working it around the defensive zone. Back to the keeper. Sophomore goaltender sends it to her right. Aired out. Ayla Chase trying to get there. picked up by the Medway keeper. Along the far side, oh, that one gets away. Hiller throwing. Emma Prisco set to take it. Ayla sends it back. Along the far side. Looking to charge in, set to the near side now. Battle for it along the sideline. Sent over by Clement. Here comes Medway trying to work their way up. Good back and forth battle so far. 10 minutes into action. Goalie slides out. We'll wrap it up. Along the far side, that is Prisco. Prisco on the entry. Here comes the Hillers. That's Natalie Prisco with it, coming up the near side. Into the box. Towards the end line. Out of play it goes. It'll be Medway ball. Natalie Prisco battling it out. And it's going to be a throw-in. Set for the free kick, Ella Ruggieri. Here's Ava Miranda sending it over. Wrapped up by the keeper. Scaff set to get rid of it. Here's it out. Sent back by Chow, drew a push, and it's going to be Hiller ball. .27:20 left to go in this first half. Sends that one down. And picked up by the Medway keeper. On the far side now. At a play. Regan Longval and Ava Miranda, as well as Ella Ruggieri, the Medway captains. Here comes the Hillers trying to work their way in. Sent into the box. Oh, a big bump there. A little shoulder, some shoulder given by Ava Miranda. Should that have drawn a call? Perhaps. Very physical. Almost like a body check. But no call. Officials letting them play out there. Set up for the free kick. Nina Clement will take it. Airs it out to the net. It's in! Wow! Some serious air there by Nina Clement. And just below the midfield circle, she took the free kick and went right over the goalie for the first score of the game. And the Hillers lead it 1-0 at 25:30 left to go. What a boot that was by Clement. The football team might be able to use her for some field goals with that distance. Looks like she could have hit that from midfield. Well, that's the great thing about the Hiller team. You give them a free kick opportunity, and they could very well take advantage of it. Now to play along the far side, throw in Medway. Get a whistle here. Free kick for Medway. This is Alicia McRory, senior midfielder, into the box. And booted away by Riley Colleran. Yeah, she was kind of at an awkward angle there, and she wasn't sure, obviously, how many Mustangs were around her, so she does the smart thing there and just gets rid of it. Corner kick coming for Medway. Here's the boot. Set back into the box, but wide of the net at a play. Ayla Chase set to get rid of it. Chase lets it fly. And that ball had some spin on it as Prisco battling it out. Here comes Natalie. Natalie towards the edge of the box. Puts it towards the net, and it's booted away. On the far side now. Lily Clark battling it out. Sent back over to the far side by Victoria Rebello. Off the throw-in. Another throw-in for the Hillers. Couple substitutions. Izzy Dunn and Ava Lacochi coming into the game. Sophia Castanguay will take a breather, as well as Marin O'Connor. Off the entry. Along the top of the box. Oh, the Hillers just couldn't get the shot off there. Medway got it out just in the nick of time. Clement sends it far side. Sent back towards the box. And a play it goes along the near side. Along the near side, Natalie Prisco. And she sends it to the net. Still a live ball. Medway just able to clear. Prisco trying to battle it out. It looks like the Hillers are going to get a free kick here. Minutes, 20 seconds, and counting left to go here in this first half. Nina Clement set for the free kick. Chips that one just to the left of the net. Medway ball as we just surpassed the midway point of this first half. At the halftime break, we'll have some of the latest Hopkinton Hiller highlights. Be sure to stick around. Along the near side. And I just want to wish a congratulations to the Hopkinton boys cross country team as they finish their regular season meets undefeated. We'll now have several postseason meets. As driving upfield is Reagan Longval. The Hiller girls also getting a nice win against Norwood to finish out their regular season meets. And this is in the box, picked up by Scaff. Now both teams will look forward to the big TVL meet on Saturday, I believe it's Saturday, October 18th, over at the Rentham Development Center. And I'm planning on being there to provide some Hopkinton Hillers and, of course, some TVL coverage for TVL Sportsnet along the far side. Popped out a play off of Mavie Kelly. Off the entry. Just had our first episode of TVL Sportsnet air yesterday. Be sure to check it out. It's available on our YouTube page as the Hillers trying to drive in here. You can, of course, also find it on our website, hcam.tv. Hillers on the switch. Riley Colleran trying to track it down. Well, you got a lot of speed out there. Colleran and Prisco on the left side of the offense for the Hillers. That's something you certainly got to look out for. That's a whole lot of speed. Back and forth here. There's Colleran sending it up. Sends it over to Clement. Ayla sends it far side. And trying to get through. Is he done? Is he done? Into the box, and the defender just able to get there. Good effort by Izzy. Izzy Dunn, a freshman for the Hillers, and someone to certainly pay attention to. She is going to be a big part of this Hopkinton Hiller girls soccer program for the next few years. Off of Natalie Prisco and aired out by Sadie Bomfim. Sent over by Clement. Up the field goes Lily Clark. And a play, Medway throw in. On the far side, back and forth we go. Not a good back and forth in this game. And these are the Hillers, actually, if they get the win here today, they would clinch a playoff spot. There's two ways to get in. You finish 500 or above, or you get into that top 32. And right now the Hillers look like they'll do both. And we'll take you through the standings and the rankings a little bit later in the broadcast. Along the near side, Colleran. There's Natalie Prisco trying to put on the moves. And able to ricochet that one off of Rebeo. But actually, it looks like it ricocheted off of her. Medway had the throw in. Rebeo sends it up. And nice job by the Hillers. Clement has that one deflect off a Mustangs defender, and then Lily Clark gets rid of it. Driving up the far side was Ayla Chase, and the Mustangs defender doing the smart thing there to get rid of it. Alex McCreary putting it out of play, and substitution for the Hillers, Elise Jacomi is coming into the game. And she'll come in for Emma Prisco. Throw-in Mustangs. Sent up by Longval. Little give and go here. Longval trying to track it down. A little push from behind by Colleran. And we're going to get a timeout. 13 minutes, 18 seconds left to go in the first half. It is a 1-0 Hiller lead. You are watching Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Soccer live on HCAM.
Saturday morning cartoons are back. Every Saturday at 8 a.m., HCAM's Toon Time has an hour of classic cartoons, from Betty Boop to Superman to Popeye to Bugs Bunny and more. You'll see your old favorites and discover new ones. So tune in to Toon Time, Saturdays at 8, and start your weekend off with a laugh.
Off the timeout. 13 minutes, 16 seconds left to go in this first half. It'll be a Medway throw-in along the near sideline towards their attack zone. Sadie Bomfim on the entry. Bomfim off the entry. Along the end line, still in play, and she'll let it roll out. Taylor Scaff set to get rid of it. Throwing Hillers. Natalie Prisco takes it. Back and forth we go. Off the entry. Long Val. Sent it up towards the zone there. Couple of headers. Some good back and forth here. Chipped up field by Collaring. Towards Clement. Back to the keeper. Pass by Collaring. Ooh, that one deflected. Collaring moves it up. Off the entry. Aired out to the far side. And towards the box goes Collaring, but Natalie Prisco just couldn't quite get there. That was a good look. Natalie Prisco had some open space around her. Ooh, a little collision along the sideline. As she's shooken up, took a minute to get up, and looks like she's laughing it off, so that's certainly a good sign. And good pressure by the Hillers, but it's wrapped up. Some good back and forth here. Along the near side. And a play goes. Medway will boot it out of their zone. Prisco's sending it up, looking for Colleran. Throwing Hillers. Sent up by Miranda. Now Longval. Moves it up towards McCrory. McCrory gets it over, and breaking that up is Lily Clark. Clark battling it out, puts it out of play. Aired out into Medway territory. And here comes the Hillers breaking free. That's done, putting it towards the net. And it's stopped by the keeper before it rolls out past the end line. That was a good look by the Hillers. They had some good pressure, a 2-on-2 coming up field. And they almost were able to break through. Dunn would have liked to get a little more on that shot, as this is deflected out of play. Off the entry. Sent over by Prisco. Now with it, Chow airs it out into Medway territory and just sent away by the defender as Ayla Chase was approaching. Approaching 6 minutes left in the first half. Jerry set to get rid of it. So back and forth here. It's going to be a Medway free kick. McCrory set to take it. Hillers trying to work it up the far side. Jacoby sends it up. Here's Ayla. Chase driving in, takes the shot, wrapped up. Good save there by Duganek. Just under 5 minutes left in the first half. A 1-0 Hiller lead. Play along the far side. Handful of substitutions for both sides. Sofia Zuganatis coming into the game along with Sofia Castanguay. And for Medway, Olivia Coyle coming in. And a couple others. Aired out. Into the box, wrapped up. Sent flying. Hillers trying to move it back up towards the attack zone. Here's Chow. Natalie Prisco now. Approaching, takes it. Oh, it's in! Off the keeper's hand, and in it goes. Natalie Prisco strikes at 3:46 left to go in the first half. Just a beauty of a shot. And that was a long distance shot, but right over the keeper it goes. Up the far side. That's Long Val. Just under 3.5 minutes left in the first half. That was a beauty of a goal by Natalie Prisco. Along the near side, Boomfim sends it up. Here's Natalie. Airs it out. She's looking for Ayla there. Medway midfield ready for it that time as Dunn sends it back. Here goes Natalie. Prisco charging towards the attack zone. Top of the box now. Trying to work the defenders. Oh, and it's taken away and sent away by Ruggieri. Yeah, she had no help down there. Nice job getting it towards the attack zone. Medway looking to get something going here in the closing minutes of the half. Sent up, here's Molly Johnson. And the defender able to cut her off. Riley Colleran gets in front of her and bats it out of play. Throw in Medway, off the throw in. Under 2 minutes left in the first half. Here they come. Castanguay sends it up. Here's Zuganatis. Crosses it, and the defender is there. Well, the Hillers, I mean, they've been playing with pretty good speed this whole half, but they're really amping it up now here in these closing minutes. Trying to see if they could break free once again and get another score before the half runs out. Off the entry, Natalie Prisco sends it up the sideline, out of play goes. Aired out. Some back and forth here. Final moments of the first half. Along the far side and knocked out of play. It's going to be Medway ball. And that'll do it for the first half. A very impressive half by the Hillers. And they lead it 2-0 as we head into the break. A great first half by the Hillers, contesting this very good Medway team and really not letting them get a whole lot of shots. Medway, very good offense. They can certainly put it to you. They have good speed, but the Hiller defenders did a nice job not letting them spend too much time in the attack zone, and the Hiller forwards did really good at keeping it in Medway territory. Your first goal of the game occurred at 25:31. Nita Clement able to find the net on a booming free kick that was almost from midfield. We'll call it like 40 yards out. And she was able to put it over the goalkeeper's head. And then you had Natalie Prisco with a beauty of a shot outside of the box. And got some great power underneath it to put it right over the keeper's reach. And actually the keeper did get a hand on it, but not enough to knock it out. And it went into the net to make it 2-0. And that's where we stand at the halftime break. So we'll step aside, come back for the second half, but in the meantime, we'll let you enjoy some of the latest Hopkinton Hiller highlights. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hiller's Girls Varsity Soccer on HCAM. On Monday, September 29th, Hiller Girls Volleyball hosted Westboro. Matt Clancy on the call.
Kaylin handles that one. Gabby tracks it down. Back set for Addie, who just punches it over. Tulio handled that one. Punched over. And Westboro takes set number 1, 25-18. Zia serving. She gave them some trouble last time. Short serve coming in. Eleanor. First pass in the middle for Stowe, who just pops it over the block. Great way to place it and to finish the second set. Hopkinton takes it 25-23. Took a little off it. Allen handles it. Big swing there from Hadley. Outside for Emily, tries to cut that in there, and that will do it for the third set. Westboro takes it 25-13. We'll be creep back into this. They got to put this away right now. One pass, one kill right now. Nice defense by Westboro. They're going outside. Rainier's got to adjust. Evie's there. Great job. Outside for Emily. Takes another swing in it. Tully has trouble. O'Reilly's got to hit it over to Rainier, who hits a roll shot. Eleanor's ready. Soph in the middle, who pops it up. Tulio fills in. She was ready for that one. They are just feeding it to Rainier, who hits it long. It's up. Evie going outside. Addie just has to roll it in. Set outside for Rainier. Big swing. Evie's there. Gabby outside for Emily. Hadley's there. Quick dump over, and that's going to end it.
Westboro took the win over Hopkinton in the fifth set, 3-2. Hillers fall to 7-2 on the season. Westboro improves to 9-1. On Tuesday, September 30th, Hopkinton Hillers Unified Basketball hosted Natick. A great win by Hopkinton and a very entertaining and close game. Congratulations to the athletes on a great effort. Also on Tuesday, Hiller Girls Soccer hosted Medfield. Here's Weaver. Gets it over the far side. The cross out in front. A shot and it's in, and Medfield strikes first. A beauty of a cross to Emily Hoffman, and Medfield scores the first goal of the season on this Hiller team at 14:21 left to go in the first half. It is Grandinetti. Looking for the boot from the corner. And there's a shot and deflected out in front of the net, and it's popped in by Devin Weaver. The sophomore scores the second goal of the day for Medfield at 10:20 left to go. Medfield led 2-0 into the halftime break. At the very least, would certainly love to get that 0 off the scoreboard, but here comes Medfield. Charging into the box. Across there, out on top, a shot, and it's in. Liz George with a beauty of a pass to Devon Wafer, who finds the net. At 5:26 left to go. The Medfield Warriors hand the Hillers their first loss of the season as they take it 3-0. Hopkinton falls to 7-1 overall. On Wednesday, October 1st, Hiller Field Hockey hosted Dover Sherborne. Sender is Mary Finnegan, gets it in. Top of the attack area. Fowler with a shot, and it's in! The Hillers will strike off the penalty corner opportunity. Sent out in front, there's a shot, and it's in. And the Blue Raiders break through. That was the captain, Elise Bisana, on the score. They go Hiller way. They look for an attack here. Driving in. Towards the attack zone, a backhander, and that is in! What a great score for the Hillers. And it looks like that was Avery, Quebec. Hillers led 2-1 heading into the halftime break. Give and go. Hatfield with the shot. And Curtin trying to pin it, but it's popped in. And I believe that was Sophia Wickman who was able to put it in. There's a pass, backhander out in front, and it's put in. Off the deflection, Reese Bent able to strike and give Dover Sherborne their first lead of the game. Dover Sherborne claimed the lead in the third quarter and had a 3-2 lead heading into the fourth. And that is going to do it. Dover Sherborne's going to hang on and collect the 3-2 win. The Blue Raiders of Dover Sherborne hold on for the 3-2 win. Dover Sherborne improves to 9-0-1. Hillers fall to 5-4-2. On Friday, October 3rd, Hiller Varsity Football hosted St. John's, and the Pioneers took advantage of Hiller mistakes early on. What we have in store here is Piccoli takes the snap. He's going to throw upfield. It's intercepted. Intercepted by William Molinari, and here he comes up the near side, and he is popped out of bounds at around the 5-yard line. As DePercio is going to line it up as the quarterback. He'll take the snap. He's going to run to his right, find some room, and into the end zone with ease. A 5-yard touchdown run. Cole DePercio for the St. John's Pioneers touchdown. And Perry sends this one end over end. A nice kickoff to the far side. It'll be returned from about the 10. He's going to hand it off. The ball is dropped, and the Pioneers have recovered. The Pioneers are back up to the line, ready to continue on. Zacchaeus Collins, the quarterback, lined up out of the gun. 3 receivers to his left, 2 to his right. He'll take the snap, and he's going to take this himself. Find some room along the near side, and into the end zone he goes. A 13-yard touchdown run. St. John's took the win, 35-7. Hillers fall to 1-3. St. John's improves to 3-1 on the season. On Saturday, October 4th, Hopkinton Hiller Fall Babe Ruth Baseball hosted Medway. It's runners on second and third. And that's going to get away from the catcher. Runner from third going to come around and score. And the runner from second advancing to third. Set to deliver. And he gets a piece of this one, a little trickler up the left side. Picked up by the shortstop. Throw to first is high, and everybody's safe, and a run scores. A nice piece of hitting by Alex Tripp. Certainly a difficult play to make. Welcome back to the Hopkinton High School turf fields. We are ready to continue the second half. What has been a good cross-TVL battle, a 2-0 lead for the Hillers. We're underway in the second half. Hopkinton working left to right across your screen. Tom Nappy happy to be on the call with you. John Ritz on camera. And a great start for the Hillers as they're looking for a big win here today against a very good Medway program. Hillers, of course, in the green, Medway in the white. A nice sunny day, a little bit of a breeze out there as Hopkinton works it up the near side. That's sent up by Lily Clark. With it is Emma Prisco, moving it to the near side, Jacomi. Had a play. Off the throw-in. Back out it goes. Hillers will do it again. Into the box. Ayla Chase sends it to her left. That shot deflected. And sent away. Hillers looking to charge back in. Well, good pressure by the Hillers in the first half. That trend continuing on to the second half. Medway looking to approach here. Sent back to the keeper from Nina Clement. Scaff set to get rid of it. Airs it out. Battle for it along the far side. Their defense holding up nicely. That was popped away by McNerney. Here's Ava Miranda with it, sending it up. Looking to charge in, Longval. Longval trying to put that one along the end line. Out of play it goes, we'll have a corner. Taking a quick look at the TVL standings. Hiller girls on the top of the TVL large, 8-1-0. Westwood is closest to the Hillers at 9-2-1. We'll get you the rest of the standings in a moment. This is sent into the box and wrapped up by Scaff. Nice job by Taylor there to wrap that one up. So you got Hopkinton 8-1-0 at the top of the TVL large, Westwood 9-2-1. Hopkinton is ranked 8th in Division I. They did move up a couple spots. Of course, the ultimate goal is to get into that top 4. But if you can at least be in the top 8 or so, you get a pretty good shot at a home game or two. McNerney sends near side. Miranda there to intercept. And I think we have a trip here against the Hillers. Sarah Kagan set for the free kick, and actually it looks like it might be McRory. Alicia McRory. Actually, I believe that's pronounced McBrewery. And McRory gets too much air under that one. Out of play it goes. Well, she certainly has good distance. Continuing on with the TVL large standings, Holliston 6-5-1, Dedham 5-5-1, Ashland 3-8-0 as they battle along the far side. Norwood 0-10-0. We'll get to the TVL small in just a moment. Medway looking to charge back in. Sent into the box, wrapped up. TVL small standings at the top is Medfield 11-1-0. Then you got Medway in second at 6-4-0. Dover Sherborne 5-4-1. Norton 5-6-1. Millis 4-7-0. And Bellingham 1-10-0. Well, Medway on the charge once again. And there's a shot, and it's in! A beauty of a shot there for the Mustangs, and that was the captain, Regan Longval. from the top of the box. Giving the Hillers a little taste of their own medicine with that one. And that score comes at 34:59 left. And that puts Medway right back in this game. If you're the Hillers, you need to be careful here. Medway certainly winning the possession battle to start this second half. The Hillers, they need to step on the gas once again. Aaron O'Connor sends it over. There's Chow trying to send it up. Now with it, Longval. It'll be a throw in for the Hillers. Battle for it. Ayla Chase battling it out. And she forces Medway to put it out of play along the end line. Or actually, no, she got it out of play along the side. So a throw in for the Hillers. Battle for it. Ayla Chase battling it out. Throw in Mustangs. Play. Throwing Hillers. Nice move there by Nina Clement. Up to Chow. There's Marin O'Connor. Medway able to get it back. Longval gets it to her right. Mustangs looking for an attack. Watch out, they got some good shooters on this team. Some big legs, such as the one who has the ball, Reagan Longval. Sends it over. And that gets by the Hiller defender as Medway gets it back towards the attack zone. Now with it, Chow. And stolen away by Kagan. Along the far side, out of play. Eight minutes into action here in the second half. Substitution for the Hillers. Is he done coming back into the game, as well as Natalie Prisco. Mustangs trying to charge in once again. And a shot there wrapped up by Scaff. That was Longval once again with the shot, and she's the one you got to watch on this Medway team. And that is chipped up the sideline out of play. Throw in Medway. Sarah Kagan off the entry. Aired out by Miranda. Sent up the sideline into Medway territory. Here's Ayla Chase. Defender able to stop her, but Dunn with possession. Dunn looking for a shot. Defender able to get in front of it. That was strong defense there by Medway. Longval trying to charge down once again. Going for the slide was Lily Clark. Throw in for Medway. Taking the throw in, Sarah Kagan. Charging in, Longval, and the defender just able to get in front of her. And there's a shot wrapped up. Now good pressure from Mustangs continuing. Scaff gets good air under that one. Into Medway territory, sent away. Give and go here. And into the box it goes. Scaff way out, picks it up. Yeah, it was good heads-up play by the goalkeeper, Taylor Scaff, picking that one up. Ooh, pushed there. Maybe Kelly pushing Ayla Chase. Here comes the Hillers. Prisco with a nice feed to Chow. Done back to Prisco. Prisco looking to charge in, top of the box, takes it, and it's just wide. Into the game for Medway, Isabella Magliaro. She'll come in for Ava Miranda. Aired out by Ruggieri. On the far side, popped out of play. Ruggieri popping it out of play. Hillers have the throw-in. Nina Clement on the entry. Ayla Chase along the end line. Mustangs able to work it up the far side. Now the key in this matchup is both teams attacking the ball. The Hillers at first to begin the half were giving up a little more space than they were throughout the majority of the game. And that allowed the Mustangs to really get some good pressure going. So now you see the Hillers, they are playing a much more tighter defense. Mustangs trying to work their way towards the attack zone. Chip towards the sideline, out of play. Off the throw-in. Ayla. Over to the near side, Isabella Magliaro with some space. Chow sends it back. Scaff going to come out and pick that one up. Well, the Mustangs starting to get momentum in their favor. Hillers need to get something going here and try to get some pressure. Kagan on the entry. Back out of play. Medway will have the throw-in. Right to the captain, Longval. Sends it over. Top of the box. Mustangs looking for a shot opportunity. And she'll turn around and shoot. Deflected off a defender, and Scaff will wrap it up just before Olivia Coyle gets in there. Good hang time on that one. Battle at midfield. Along their side. Set back. Upfield with it goes Lily Clark, a good boot. one sent down into the Hiller defensive zone. Put back towards the keeper. And nice job by Scaff getting under it. Yeah, that was a good job by Riley Colleran. Getting that one to the defender with a couple of approaching Mustangs. Is he done here? With some smooth moves. Sends it back. Clement. Willie Clark gets it back. And back to the keeper, McNerney. Hiller's going to switch. And we'll switch it back. There's Lily Clark sending it up towards midfield. Well, Hiller's trying to play a little keep away while working it up the field. Looking for that opportunity to break away. Good stop there by Magliaro. Along the near side. And a nice job by Clement getting through. Natalie Prisco. Prisco sends it up. Top of the box off of Ayla. Defenders are there. That was a great job by Natalie Prisco. Mustangs looking to charge in, set back up. And we got ourselves a good battle out there in this second half. Both teams want this one bad. Pass by Mahan to Magliaro. To the near side. Kept in play by Lily Clark. Hiller's going to switch it up to the far side. Or at least it looked like they were. Perhaps they will. Sent up the middle. Dunn moves it towards Castonguay. Into Medway territory. Here's Natalie Prisco. Prisco. Putting on the moves. Takes it all the way to the far side. Sends it up. Ooh, and that one just gets by Prisco. Towards the end line. Ooh, and that was just kept in play by Ayla Chase. Impressive speed getting to that one. Mustangs working it upfield. Good stop by Chow. Chow moves it up. Back into Hiller territory on the chase down. Lily Clark trying to get there. Puts it towards Taylor. Scaff goes to her left with it. Sent up by Clement. And now looking for Prisco's Chow. Prisco battling it out along the sideline. Popped out of play. Off of Sarah Kagan. Throwing Hillers. Well, that Medway score seems to have woken up the Hillers quite a bit. It was a little bit of a slower pace in the very early minutes of this second half, but the Hillers have really picked it up here. On the throw in, Lily Clark. Sent up by Magliaro, and now Coyle into Hiller territory. Hopkinton immediately gets it back into Medway territory. And a play along the far side. Handful of substitutions for the Mustangs. Molly Johnson, Sophia Old-Mixon, and Ava Miranda into the game. off to throw it. And a play. Medway will have the throw in here. Aired out. Ayla Chase trying to burst through. She gets tripped up and it's sent away. In towards the attack zone, and a nice job getting it back to Scaff. Aired out by Lily Clark. Sent over by Prisco. Lily up to Prisco. Prisco looking to put on the move, surrounded by a couple Mustangs, able to move it to Chow. And now looking to approach, is done. Popped away. Long midfield now, sent up. Chip towards the box. Looking to get through is done, and now getting in there, Clement, sent away. Good battle along midfield, a little pushing going on there between Nina Clement and Reagan Longval. $18 minutes and counting left to go in this game. Set for the free kick, Ella Ruggieri. Gets under that one. Towards the top of the box. Nice move there by Izzy Dunn. On the far side, and at a play. Hiller throwing. Marin O'Connor coming back into the game. And she'll give a break to Sophia Castangoy. Along the far side. Here comes the Mustangs. Looking to get through. There's a shot wrapped up by Scaff. A shot from Olivia Coyle. Long distance attempt. Scaff gets under it. Chipped up field by McNerney. Mustangs looking to work it back upfield. Molly Johnson sends it up the sideline and sent back down. Good air under that one. Ooh, little shoulder there. That's going to draw the whistle. Free kick for the Hillers. Nina Clement teeing it up. Airs it out. Into the box. Header! Oh, just wide. Hillers nearly had one there. And was blinded a bit by the sun. I believe that was Izzy Dunn who got the header on it. Though it looks like it was Emma Prisco who got in there. Good pressure by the Hillers. They need to keep it up. You're going to have to keep your foot on the gas, likely for the remaining just under 15 minutes left in this match. That one's sent flying. A battle here. Out of bounds it goes. Set for the entry, Lily Clark. Natalie Prisco sends it back, aired out. On the top of the box, that's Marin O'Connor putting on the moves. Mustangs able to send it away. Got to give credit to this Medway defense. A lot of speed for the Hillers as far as forwards and midfielders. This Medway defense doing a nice job keeping them at bay. This match starting to certainly have a playoff-like feel. Pretty good crowd along the sidelines as well. Oh, and slipping away is Coyle. She'll move it up into Hiller territory. Medway now trying to charge down. Coyle sends it up towards the box. And popped out of play there by Colleran. I believe Medway's going to have a corner here. Yep. Oh, no, throw in. She got it out just to the right of the flag. Off the entry. And out of play. It's going to be Hiller ball. Well, Medway caught the Hillers unbalanced there coming up field. And a nice opportunity. Into the game for the Mustangs, Victoria Rebello in for Molly Johnson. Scaff set to get rid of it. Along the far side. That's sent over. Ooh, the Hillers got to get it out of there. They do for now, but here comes Medway once again. There's an off-balance shot. Now along the end line, a battle between the 11s. Nina Clement, 11 for Hopkinton, and Alicia McRory, 11 for Medway. That battle continues to the right of the box. We'll get a whistle here. It's going to be in favor of the Hillers. And we have an injury stoppage, it appears. So we're shooking up Medway Mustang. We certainly hope she's okay. 11:05 left to go in this game, and looks like the injured athlete is up to her feet and walking on her own, so that's certainly a good sign. That's the captain for Medway, who's shooken up, a little shook up Regan Longval. So, or actually the captain, I think, was assisting the injured player. Looks like it was Alicia McRory. So Alicia McRory, a little shooken up there, and she is coming off the field but walking on her own power, and that is certainly a good thing to see. Hillers will have the kick here, I believe. Yes, they will. Taylor Scaff set to kick it away. Moves that one up the sideline. A header out of play. Just under 11 minutes left to go here in the second half. It's a 2-1 Hiller lead. They're clinging on to the lead. But Medway throwing all they got at them. And a play it goes, throwing Hillers. Another header out of play there. That sun's starting to set. Nita Clement set for the entry. That's the negative thing about these 4 o'clock games. You get the sun setting later in the game, and doesn't make for the best camera view. And here comes Medway along the end line, and there's just a little too much in front of her. Big thank you to our cameraman, John Ritz, for putting up with the sun setting right in his eyes. As that is aired out. Along midfield now, Ayla Chase. Chase moves it up towards Marin O'Connor. O'Connor looking to approach. Don't forget she's got a good leg as well. Sends it through into the box. Chase trying to get there, just wrapped up by the keeper. Emily Duganek pulling it away just in the nick of time. Ayla Chase was nearly able to get there. Well, if you're the Hillers, even though it's under 9 minutes left, you're not thinking play keep away here. You're thinking attack. You want to get a little more room than you got now. Good box out by Natalie Prisco. You play a little keep away, but then once you got some room to work with, get that attack going and get this ball into Medway territory. Prisco pops that one out of play. Mustangs throwing. Battle for it. To the left of the box, sent up. Ayla Chase moves it towards midfield. Marin O'Connor able to slip it through, but no one there. Medway trying to charge back down. And Marin O'Connor comes away with it. Natalie Prisco now moves it into Medway territory, finds Ayla. Ayla Chase trying to get through. Battling it out with Mavie Kelly. And we'll get a push call in favor of Medway. Free kick for the Mustangs. Set to take it, Ella Ruggieri. Trying to slip through Longval. And a nice steal by Clark, Lily Clark. Natalie Prisco now battling it out. Sent towards the sideline. Longval pops it towards the box. Clement gets it out of the danger zone for now. Sent upfield by McNerney. Ayla Chase trying to burn it up the sideline. Oh, let that one get a little too much in front of her. Off the entry. Here's Ayla. Gets it to her left. Finds Marin O'Connor. O'Connor gets it to the far side. And a trip there. That's going to draw a whistle. And a free kick for the Hillers from what'll be a pretty good spot. There's Emma Prisco flying up the field. Hillers draw the free kick. We get a timeout. 6 minutes, 11 seconds left to go in the second half. Hillers leading Medway 2-1 on HCAM. Off the timeout, 6 minutes, 11 seconds left to go. Hillers set for the free kick. It's going to be just to the left of the box. Setting it up. And that is Natalie Prisco. Let's see what she does here. Puts it right towards the net, and it's just off the top. Another beauty of a free kick, but just a tad too high. Prisco had the second goal of the game for the Hillers. And she was going for top shelf with that kick. Just under 6 minutes left now. On the far side, Prisco sending it back. Go, Longval's coming in. Gets that to the keeper. There's Clement. Oh, right off a Mustang. A header by Colleran, and a play it goes. Throw in Medway. Well, Mustangs might be able to get an attack going here with under 5 minutes left. Into the box. And that whistle in favor of the Hillers. Scaff sets it up. Airs it out. Battle for it. Oh, that was a good effort by Izzy Dunn. She got tied up with Sadie Bomfim. Free kick for the Hillers. Set to take it, Nina Clement. And chips it towards the top of the box. Ayla Chase with a header. And it'll go Medway's way. Ruggieri airs that one up the far side. Dunn gets it over. Looking for Prisco. Popped out of play. I believe it was off of McCrory. Substitution for the Hillers coming into the game, Sophia Castanguay. Off the entry. Well, we are probably at about, I would say, 3.5 minutes, 3 minutes to go. Obviously, the clock stops at 5 minutes that we're on officials' time. Ooh, official, actually, it looks like she might have just, I don't know, she was signaling something different. I thought she might be signaling 1 minute. Off the throw-in. Battle for it along the sideline. Ooh, and out of play it goes. And it'll stay Hiller ball. Natalie Prisco will throw it in. I'll tell you, this Medway team, very talented, a lot of speed on this Mustangs team, and the Hillers have had to give it everything they got to deal with the speed of this Medway team. Scaff's way out of the net, able to chip that one up the sideline. Out of play it goes, a Medway throw-in. They're looking for one last attack opportunity here to try to get a buzzer-beating tie. Along the far side, a battle for it. Out of play. That was a great box out along the far side. And a tremendous possession win. Scaff set to kick it away. Now the officials looking at that watch more and more, so I'll say we're in the final moments of the second half. That one deflected. Mustangs looking for a shot along the top of the box, poked out. And deflected out of play. Throwing Hillers. Into the game, Elise Jacomi. Minute 8 is what we just heard from the field. So 68 seconds left. Can the Hillers hang on for the win? Mustangs looking to charge in. This might be their last opportunity. Towards the box, a header. Now along the top, Longval sends it back. There's a shot, and wrapped up by Scaff. Sarah Kagan with that last shot, and Scaff just able to wrap it up. There's it out. Medway might have time for one more last charge. Out of play. And a nice job by Chow turning it upfield. Up the sideline goes Prisco. Nice boot by Emma Prisco, and now Jacomi. And that is going to do it. The Hopkinton Hillers are going to hang on for the 2-1 win. What a battle it was out there this evening. A great win by this Hiller team against a very good Medway team. And I'll tell you, this Mustangs team, they're impressive. And they'll certainly be going places. And more than likely, you'll see them go pretty deep in the postseason. And I also think you'll see this Hiller team, if they keep playing like they did today, go pretty deep in the postseason. Very impressive win out there for the Hopkinton Hillers. And this is a big one. This is a win you want to have against a very talented Medway group. Hopkinton now 9-1-0 overall on the season. Medway falls to 6-5-0. But big kudos to all the tremendous athletes in today's game. It was a great battle, tough physical game, and they certainly all left it out on the field here today. But a hard-earned win for the Hopkinton Hillers as they hang on and take the victory by a final of 2-1. That is going to just about do it for our coverage here today. For John Ritz on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. The final score for the final time, Hillers victorious over Medway 2-1. We thank you for watching Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Soccer on HCAM. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.